Rock 95, that is Pearl Jam and Alive. It is 11 o'clock and a little bonus duty today. This is always fun to do. A complete live interview. We've got Jeremy Spencer. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you?
Well, and thank you. I know you're out on the West Coast, so thank you for getting up a little bit early for us.
It's okay. I get up early these days. It's okay.
And we got to wake up the devil daddy.
That's right.
You look different than you do in the videos, by the way.
Well, you know what? That's a lot of work to get up and do all that get up, man. But I enjoy it. It's fun.
Well, tell me about this process. So you leave Five Finger Death Punch. Was this something you had in your head the whole time, or did this happen after that? How did this develop for you?
Well, I mean, I'd always been creating music on my own in my spare time, and it was a little bit more synth based, I would say, probably more like new wavy 80s, but kind of style. And but I missed it. I missed being in a band, and I missed rock, and I wanted to put together something that was a little heavier and darker. And I was like, I think I want to do that. So I put together a cool group of guys, and we have a lot of fun, and we made a record, and it's been gelling and working. And it was like, let's be a band again. So I get to just do it from a different perspective of the stage,
Yeah, you get to be out front this time. So
yeah.
Tell me about the persona then, because and I really like the music, by the way. I think it's fantastic. And I don't think it sounds like anything. I was like, I can't compare it to anything.
Good. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's one thing that we're striving for, to not be pigeonholed into one style or sound. I mean, even the single Devil from Hell, there's not 10 of those on the record. It's pretty eclectic, and it's all over the map, which is a lot of fun because it gives us the freedom to go and do whatever we want. The character came about. It was like, okay, well, if I'm going to be in a band, I don't want to stand up in front of people as myself and just be a normal guy. Like it's
Devil Dad.
Yeah, we've seen that a million times. Guys in black jeans and t-shirts, syncopated headbanging at the same time. And it's like, okay, I want it to be Kiss, as close to Kiss as possible, because I grew up on Kiss, that's what we all did. So it was like, it's got to be theatrical and fun to look at and be a big spectacle as much as the budget will allow, I guess. But, I was like, well, what am I going to look like? I've never seen a devil frontman, so I'll be a devil frontman. So I did it and started developing the makeup, and that took a while. And it was like the first time I did that, I think it took about 6 hours to put on. And I was like, I can't do this. This is going to not work. But now we have it down to like slightly over an hour. I figured out how to cut some corners. Yeah, it's still a lot of work. So
when you're writing these songs, you got to get in that frame of mind of Devil Daddy. How do you go about writing the songs and focus on your persona then?
Well, it's just kind of whatever crazy thing I think up at the time, because when you're doing a character, it's a fantasy world and you can do anything you want. There really are no rules, especially if you're the devil. So you kind of get to be mischievous, but it's still fun. It's not too serious. It's kind of tongue in cheek. He's like the ringleader of the debauchery, So that's kind of, I just put myself in that headspace, and whatever comes out, comes out. Sometimes I'm like, wow, I didn't expect that. That's a ballad. Or wow, that's really dark.
So, that might explain the pole dancing in the church and Baby on Fire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're going to push the envelope. That's part of the fun. I think rock's missing that, man. I haven't seen that in a while, and it's all in good fun. And I think let's just make it as fun and as crazy as we can. There are really no rules. Let's do it.
No, tell me about this first release here, at least for radio. At least I know there's some other things that are on YouTube, but tell me about Devil from Hell.
It's funny because we made a record before this. It was called Torch the Faith, and that's where you saw the pole dancing video and stuff. And that was the first thing we'd done, and we just kind of threw it out there, no promotion, little to no promotion. And we kept writing since the pandemic was happening. And then right after that, Devil from Hell happened. I'm like, oh man, I wish that would have been the first thing that people hear, because that's the perfect introductory song. It's just a good stomper. It's got a good energetic introduction, and I felt that was the strong foot forward. And I'm like, you know what, we're so new and nobody really knows much about this. Let's just start over and make that the beginning. So I do have some of those other songs which I can bring back in the future if I want, but we're focusing on Devil from Hell because I think it's our strongest foot forward, and I think it's the best way to introduce the band.
What's the reaction been from first of all from fans, and then maybe from some of your peers? What do they think of your stuff?
I think the initial stuff shocked people more because it was so 180 from Death Punch, and even now it's still kind of way different than Death Punch. Obviously, visually, it's not anything like it, but sonically, there's some heavier moments to the song. There's some screaming and some dark, heavy vocals, so that's more familiar to them. And I think that's like, okay, well, we can buy you being the guy from Death Punch doing this. So the Devil from Hell reaction's been super strong from everyone across the board. So, and that's really cool. But I get it. Not everyone's going to dig what we do. And musicians really don't make music for other people. They're selfish. They make it for themselves first. You want to like it. You're creating it. You want to be able to listen to it and go, man, I dig this stuff. And then if other people dig it, that's awesome. And then you can hopefully make a living off of it. But, we just want to make records we want to listen to. That's what every band does.
Can we mention the other players in the band, or do they have alter egos or personas as well?
Yeah, they have alter egos. We have Crucifier on guitar. And we have Astaroth on bass and Volok on drums. They're all great demons.
There you go. Yeah, Devil's got to have his demons.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of fun. It needs to be theater. That's what I miss going to shows. So that's why we're doing this, just to make it as crazy and fun as we can. I think people will enjoy that. I mean, I that's what I want. I've seen so much of everything as us older folk have. It's like, okay, let's see something that would be stimulating to me. So that's kind of what this is. Let's just make it crazy.
So that's the plan here, is to get out and perform, to do live shows and do some touring.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're in talks right now to hopefully get out in the late summer, early fall. There's nothing to announce yet, but when it's time, we will. And even if we don't do a proper tour this year, we'll do some one-off shows. And then we'll hit it hard in 22. But we're working on getting something together right now. I hope it happens, because we're chomping at the bit to get out there.
What is the name of the album? When is it going to be released?
It's called Unholy Hymns for the Children. And it comes out May 14th.
Awesome. Okay, because I think I was on Apple Music looking for your stuff today. I'm like, oh, it's not out yet. So I better ask him about that and see when the rest of this thing is going to come out, because I'm curious now, because I really dig this first song off here, and I can't wait to see what are the avenues you go down here with this persona and everything. So
I would be glad to send you the full record. I can do that, so you can have it ahead of time. No problem.
Well, I wasn't trying to pimp it out of you. I was just
No, it's fine. I want you to hear it. I would love to get your feedback.
Well, we should probably fire up this song. I know you're busy, got 10,000 things going on, but I can't wait to maybe see you live at some point.
It's going to happen. We hope to get there as soon as we can, and as soon as we can, we will be there.
Oh, cool. Well, I say hi to everybody else in this band. I think you're onto something, because I know there's some theater rock stuff out there, but not quite like this. So I think you got some. I think you've got something to go on here. So
thank you.
I dig it a lot. Jeremy, thank you so much. That's Jeremy Spencer, brand new band called Psychosexual. I know you are on Facebook, probably other social media as well.
Oh yeah, Instagram, Twitter. You'll just punch up Psychosexual, you'll find us. But you can go to psychosexualofficial.com and or psychosexualmusic.com, my bad. And then all the links are there for everything, merch and all the socials.
Let's do it. Let's fire up this song, Psychosexual and Devil from Hell. We have that featured in our Monday Night Mosh tonight as well. Jeremy, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, here we go. Let's roll.